Ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk to you today about success. Not the kind of success that's handed to you on a silver platter, but the kind of success that you have to fight for, that you have to earn with every fiber of your being. In this world, nobody cares about your excuses. Nobody cares about your circumstances. Nobody cares about your sob story. The world is waiting for results, not reasons why you cannot deliver them. Now, I know that might sound harsh, but let me tell you something. It's the cold, hard truth. And the sooner you accept it, the sooner you will start making real progress in your life. We live in a world that's full of noise. Everybody's got an opinion, everybody's got a complaint, and everybody's got a reason why they're not where they want to be. But you know what? The people who are truly successful, the ones who are living their dreams, they are not the ones making excuses. They are the ones putting in the work. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you worked so hard on something that you forgot to eat? When was the last time you were so focused on your goals that you lost track of time? If you cannot remember, then my friend, you are not working hard enough. Now, do not get me wrong. I'm not saying you should work yourself to death, but I am saying that if you want extraordinary results, you have got to put in extraordinary effort. Average effort produces average results. And let's face it, nobody ever changed the world by being average. Success is not about luck. It's not about having the right connections or being in the right place at the right time. Sure, those things can help. But real, lasting success, that comes from consistent, dedicated effort over time. Think about it. Every great achievement in history was the result of someone deciding to work harder than everyone else. The Wright brothers did not invent the airplane by sitting around complaining about gravity. Thomas Edison did not create the light bulb by making excuses about why it was too hard. Here's the thing. The world does not owe you anything. It does not care about your feelings, your insecurities, or your fears. The world only cares about what you produce, what you contribute, what you bring to the table. And if you are not bringing your A game every single day, someone else will. Now, I can already hear some of you thinking, but what about work-life balance? What about taking time for myself? And those are valid questions. But let me ask you this. What are you balancing against? Are you truly living? Or are you just existing? Are you pursuing your passions, or are you just going through the motions? When you are truly passionate about something, when you are working towards a goal that excites you, that fills you with purpose, it does not feel like work. It feels like life. And that's the kind of balance we should be striving for. Too many people are waiting for the perfect moment to start living their dreams. They are waiting for everything to line up just right before they take action. But let me tell you something, that perfect moment will never come. Life is happening right now, and it's not going to wait for you to get ready. Every day you wait is a day wasted. Every excuse you make is an opportunity lost. And before you know it, years have gone by, and you are still in the same place wondering where the time went. But it does not have to be that way. You have the power to change your life starting right now. It all begins with a decision to stop making excuses and start taking action. Success leaves clues. If you look at any successful person, you will find that they all share certain traits. They are disciplined, they are focused, they are persistent, and above all, they are willing to work harder than anyone else. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be easy. In fact, I can guarantee you that it's going to be hard. There will be times when you want to give up, when you feel like you cannot go on. But those are the moments that define you. Those are the moments when you have to dig deep and keep pushing forward. Remember, diamonds are formed under pressure, steel is forged in fire, and character is built through adversity, so embrace the challenges. Welcome the obstacles, because each one is an opportunity for growth. You know, I have met a lot of people in my life who had all the potential in the world. They were smart, talented, and full of ideas, but they never achieved the success they were capable of. And do you know why? Because they were not willing to put in the work. They wanted success, but they were not willing to pay the price for it. They wanted the rewards, but they were not willing to make the sacrifices. And in the end, they settled for mediocrity, always wondering what could have been. Do not let that be your story. Do not let your potential go to waste. You have greatness inside of you, but it's up to you to bring it out. Now, some of you might be thinking, but I do not have any special talents. I'm just an ordinary person. Well, let me tell you something. Ordinary people are capable of extraordinary things. It's not about having special talents. It's about having extraordinary determination. Look at any field, any industry, and you will find people who have achieved incredible success despite having no apparent advantages. What sets them apart is their mindset. They believe in themselves. They are willing to learn, to grow, to adapt. And most importantly, they are willing to outwork everyone else. Hard work is the great equalizer. It does not matter where you came from, what your background is, or what obstacles you face. If you are willing to work harder than everyone else, you can achieve things that others think are impossible. But here's the catch. You have to be willing to do the things that others are not. You have to be willing to make sacrifices. You have to be willing to push yourself beyond your comfort zone. Most people live their lives on autopilot. They wake up, go to work, come home, watch TV, go to sleep, and then do it all over again the next day. They are comfortable, but they are not growing. They are existing, but they are not living. If you want to achieve extraordinary success, you have to be willing to live differently. You have to be willing to do the things that others will not. That might mean getting up earlier, working later, or giving up some of your leisure time. It might mean facing your fears, taking risks, or putting yourself in uncomfortable situations. But let me tell you something. The discomfort of growth is far better than the pain of regret. The temporary pain of discipline is nothing compared to the lasting pain of missed opportunities. You know, one of the biggest mistakes people make is underestimating the power of small, consistent actions. They think that success requires big, dramatic changes. But the truth is, success is built one day at a time, one action at a time. It's the little things you do every day that add up to big results over time. It's the extra hour you put in when everyone else has gone home. It's the book you read instead of watching TV. It's the healthy meal you prepare instead of ordering takeout. These small actions might not seem like much at the moment, but over time they compound. They build momentum. And before you know it, you have made significant progress towards your goals. But here's the key. You have to be consistent. You cannot just do it when you feel like it or when it's convenient. You have to do it every single day, regardless of how you feel. That's where discipline comes in. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you do not want to do it. It's pushing through the resistance, overcoming the inertia, and taking action even when every fiber of your being is telling you to stay in bed. Discipline is what separates the successful from the unsuccessful. It's what turns dreams into reality. And the good news is, discipline is a skill that can be developed. The more you practice it, the stronger it becomes. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. You are thinking, but I have tried before and failed. What makes this time any different? And that's a fair question, but let me ask you this. Did you really give it your all last time? Or did you give up at the first sign of difficulty? Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of success. Every successful person has failed many times. The difference is they did not let their failures define them. They learned from them, they adapted, and they kept moving forward. Thomas Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 ways that will not work." That's the mindset you need to adopt. Every failure is a lesson. Every setback is an opportunity to come back stronger. But here's the thing. You cannot be afraid of failure. Too many people let the fear of failure hold them back. They are so afraid of making mistakes that they never take any risks. And as a result, they never achieve anything significant. Remember, the biggest risk in life is not taking any risks. Playing it safe might seem comfortable in the short term, but in the long run, It's a recipe for regret. So I challenge you to embrace failure. Welcome it, learn from it, because each failure brings you one step closer to success. Goals are essential for success. They give you direction, they give you focus, and they give you something to strive for. But here's the thing. Your goals need to be big enough to inspire you, but specific enough to guide you. Too many people set vague, wishy-washy goals, like I want to be successful, or I want to be happy. But what does that really mean? How do you measure that? How do you know when you've achieved it? Instead, set clear, specific goals. Do not just say, I want to lose weight. Say, I want to lose 20 pounds in the next 6 months. Do not just say, I want to start a business. Say, I want to launch my online store and make my first sale within 3 months. The more specific your goals are, the easier it is to create a plan to achieve them. And once you have a plan, all you need to do is work that plan every single day. But remember, your goals are not set in stone. As you grow and evolve, your goals might change. And that's okay. The important thing is that you always have something to strive for, something that pushes you to be better today than you were yesterday. Time is your most valuable asset. You can always make more money, but you cannot make more time. Once it's gone forever. Yet so many people waste their time on things that do not matter. They spend hours scrolling through social media, binge watching TV shows, or gossiping about others. And then they wonder why they're not making progress in their lives. If you want to be successful, you need to be ruthless with your time. Every minute should be invested in activities that move you closer to your goals. That does not mean you cannot have fun or relax, but it does mean being intentional about how you spend your time. Ask yourself this question every day. Is what I'm doing right now bringing me closer to my goals or further away? If it's not bringing you closer, then why are you doing it? Successful people do not have more time than anyone else. We all have 24 hours in a day. The difference is how they use those hours. They prioritize. They focus on high-value activities. They eliminate distractions. And as a result, they accomplish more in a day than most people do in a week. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but I'm so busy already. I do not have time to do more. And I get it. Life is hectic. We all have responsibilities and obligations. But here's the truth. You always find time for the things that are truly important to you. If you say you do not have time to work on your goals, what you are really saying is that your goals are not a priority. And if that's the case, you need to either change your goals or change your priorities. Remember, nobody ever achieved greatness by watching TV or scrolling through social media. Those extra hours you put in when everyone else is relaxing. That's where success is born. Your environment has a huge impact on your success. The people you surround yourself with, the information you consume, the places you spend your time, all of these things shape your thoughts, your beliefs, and ultimately your actions. If you are surrounded by negative people who constantly complain and make excuses, guess what? You're going to start thinking and acting the same way. But if you surround yourself with positive, motivated people who are working towards their goals, their energy and enthusiasm will rub off on you. So take a good look at your environment. Is it supporting your goals? Or is it holding you back? Are the people in your life lifting you up or dragging you down? Is the information you are consuming empowering you or distracting you? If your current environment is not supporting your success, it's time to make some changes. Seek out people who inspire you. Read books that challenge your thinking. Create a workspace that energizes you. Because when you change your environment, you change your life. Some people think that to be successful, you have to be ruthless or step on others. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Real success is not just about what you achieve for yourself. It's also about the positive impact you have on others. The most successful people I know are also the most generous. They understand that true fulfillment comes not from accumulating wealth or accolades for themselves, but from making a difference in the lives of others. So as you work towards your goals, always look for ways to add value to others. How can you use your skills, your knowledge, your resources to help those around you? Because when you focus on serving others, success has a way of finding you. Perseverance. This is perhaps the most important quality for success. Because let's face it, the road to success is never smooth. There will be obstacles. There will be setbacks. There will be times when you feel like giving up. But here's the thing, the only way to fail is to quit. As long as you keep going, as long as you keep learning and adapting, you have not failed. You are just in the process of succeeding. Think about it this way. Success is not a destination. It's a journey. It's not something you achieve once and then you are done. It's something you work at every single day. So do not get discouraged if things do not happen as quickly as you would like. Do not lose heart if you face setbacks or obstacles. These challenges are not meant to stop you. They are meant to strengthen you. They are meant to test your commitment, to see how badly you really want it. Remember, anything worth having is worth working for. The greater the obstacle, the more glory in overcoming it. So embrace the challenges. Welcome the difficulties, because each one is an opportunity to prove to yourself what you are really capable of. In today's rapidly changing world, if you are not growing, you are falling behind. The skills that got you where you are today might not be enough to get you where you want to go tomorrow. That's why successful people are always learning. They are constantly seeking new knowledge, new skills, and new perspectives. They read books, they attend seminars, they seek out mentors. They are not afraid to admit what they do not know because they see it as an opportunity to grow. So make a commitment to lifelong learning. Set aside time each day to learn something new. It does not have to be much. Even 15 minutes a day can make a big difference over time. Read a book, listen to a podcast, take an online course. Whatever it is, just make sure you're always growing, always improving. Let's talk about taking action. Knowledge is power, but only when it's applied. You can read all the books in the world, attend all the seminars, make all the plans, but if you do not take action, nothing will change. Too many people get stuck in the planning phase. They are always getting ready to get ready. They are waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, the perfect opportunity. But here's the truth. There is no perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. You do not have to have it all figured out to get started. You just need to take the first step, and then the next step, and then the next, because action creates clarity. It's through taking action that you learn what works and what does not. It's through taking action that you gain experience and build momentum. So stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting until you feel ready, because let me tell you something. You will never feel 100% ready. There will always be doubts, always be fears. Remember, courage is not the absence of fear. It's taking action in spite of fear. So feel the fear and do it anyway. Because on the other side of that fear is where your dreams become reality. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Failure. Many people are paralyzed by the fear of failure. They are so afraid of making mistakes, of looking foolish, of not succeeding, that they never even try. But here's the truth. Failure is not your enemy. It's your teacher. It's through failure that we learn our most valuable lessons. It's through failure that we grow and become stronger. Every successful person has failed countless times on their journey. The difference is they did not let those failures define them. They used them as stepping stones to success. Think about a baby learning to walk. They fall down hundreds of times before they can take their first steps. But they do not give up. They do not decide walking is not for them. They keep trying, keep learning, keep adapting until they master it. That's the attitude we need to adopt towards failure. Each failure is a lesson. Each setback is an opportunity to come back stronger. When you adopt this mindset, you become unstoppable. Because now, nothing can defeat you. Every obstacle becomes an opportunity for growth. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. It's what gets you out of bed when you would rather sleep in. It's what keeps you working when you would rather be watching TV. It's what makes you stick to your diet when you would rather eat that slice of cake. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you do not feel like doing it. It's about prioritizing what's important over what's convenient. It's about making the right choices, not the easy choices. But here's the thing about discipline. It's like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. At first, it might be difficult. It might feel like a constant struggle. But over time, it becomes easier. It becomes a habit. And once it becomes a habit, success becomes inevitable. Let's address the power of focus. In today's world, we are constantly bombarded with distractions. Social media, emails, notifications, they are all vying for our attention. And in this sea of noise, it's easy to lose sight of what's truly important. But successful people understand the power of focus. They know how to tune out the distractions and concentrate on what truly matters. They understand that it's not about doing more things, it's about doing the right things. Think about sunlight. Scattered, it can warm an area. But focused through a magnifying glass, it can start a fire. That's the power of focus. When you concentrate all your energy, all your efforts on a single point, you can achieve extraordinary results. So identify what's truly important in your life. What are the key activities that will move you closer to your goals? Focus on those. Eliminate or delegate everything else. Because remember, you do not have to do everything. You just have to do the right things. Your attitude determines your altitude. It's not your aptitude, but your attitude that determines how high you will fly. Life does not always go as planned. You will face challenges, setbacks, and disappointments. But it's not what happens to you that matters. It's how you respond to it. Successful people maintain a positive attitude, even in the face of adversity. They see problems as opportunities. They see failures as lessons. They understand that setbacks are setups for comebacks. This does not mean they're always happy or never get discouraged. It means they choose to focus on solutions rather than problems. They choose to learn from their mistakes rather than be defined by them. They choose to keep moving forward no matter what obstacles they face. The importance of taking responsibility. In a world where it's easy to blame others for our circumstances, taking full responsibility for our lives, it's easy to point fingers, to blame the economy, the government, our upbringing, or other people for our lack of success. But here's the truth. As long as you are blaming others, you are giving away your power. Taking responsibility means acknowledging that you are the author of your life story. It means understanding that while you cannot control everything that happens to you, you can always control how you respond. This mindset is incredibly empowering because once you accept that you are responsible for your life, you realize that you have the power to change it. You are no longer a victim of circumstances, but a creator of your destiny. The concept of delayed gratification. In today's world of instant everything, the ability to delay gratification is a superpower. Successful people understand that the best things in life require time and effort. They are willing to sacrifice short-term pleasures for long-term gains. They understand that the pain of discipline weighs ounces, while the pain of regret weighs tons. This does not mean you can never enjoy yourself or have fun. It means being strategic about your choices. It means asking yourself, is this bringing me closer to my goals or further away? Remember, every choice you make is either an investment in your future or a cost to it. Choose wisely. Your life today is essentially the sum of your habits. How in shape or out of shape are you? A result of your habits? How happy or unhappy are you? A result of your habits. How successful or unsuccessful are you? A result of your habits. What you repeatedly do ultimately forms the person you become. That's why it's crucial to develop good habits and break bad ones. It's not about making drastic changes overnight. It's about making small, consistent improvements every day. Start small. Focus on one habit at a time. Maybe it's waking up 30 minutes earlier, or reading for 15 minutes a day, or exercising for 20 minutes. Whatever it is, commit to it. Do it consistently, because over time, these small habits compound, leading to remarkable results. If you do not believe in yourself, who will? Your belief in yourself is often the difference between success and failure. Many people set limits on themselves. They say things like, I'm not smart enough, I'm not talented enough, I'm too old, I'm too young. But these are just stories we tell ourselves. They are not facts. The truth is, you are capable of far more than you think. But you will never know what you are truly capable of until you push yourself beyond your perceived limits. So challenge those limiting beliefs. Question those negative thoughts. Replace I cannot with how can I? Because when you believe in yourself, when you truly believe that you are capable of achieving your goals, you unleash a power within you that can move mountains. In today's rapidly changing world, the ability to adapt is crucial for success. What worked yesterday might not work today. The skills that got you here might not get you there. That's why it's important to stay flexible, to be willing to learn and unlearn, to be open to new ideas and new ways of doing things. Successful people are not rigid in their thinking. They are always looking for better ways to do things. They are not afraid to change course when necessary. They understand that the only constant in life is change, and they embrace it rather than resist it. Persistence is the ability to maintain action regardless of your feelings. You press on even when you feel like quitting. When you work on any big goal, your motivation will wax and wane like waves hitting the shore. Sometimes you will feel motivated. Sometimes you will not. But it's not your motivation that will carry you through to success. It's your persistence. Persistence means you are willing to stick to your plan and keep working towards your goals, even when you do not feel like it, even when you are not seeing immediate results. It's about showing up every day, putting in the work, and trusting the process. Remember, most people overestimate what they can achieve in a year and underestimate what they can achieve in a decade. Success is rarely overnight. It's the result of persistent effort over time. Success without integrity is failure. True success is not just about achieving your goals. It's about achieving them in a way that aligns with your values. Integrity means doing the right thing even when no one is watching. It means being true to your word, being honest in your dealings, and treating others with respect. It means aligning your actions with your values. When you operate with integrity, you build trust. And trust is the foundation of all successful relationships, whether in business or in life. People want to work with those they can trust. They want to do business with those who have integrity. True success is not just about what you achieve for yourself. It's also about the positive impact you have on others. The most fulfilled people I know are those who use their success to make a difference in the world. They understand that we rise by lifting others. They use their resources, their knowledge, their influence to help others succeed. This does not mean you have to wait until you are successful to start giving back. You can start right where you are with what you have. Maybe it's mentoring someone, volunteering your time, or using your skills to help a cause you believe in. Remember, the size of your impact is not determined by the size of your bank account. It's determined by the size of your heart and your willingness to serve others. Remember this? Nobody cares. Work harder. The world does not owe you anything. Success is not going to be handed to you on a silver platter. You have got to earn it. You have got to work for it. You have got to fight for it every single day. But here's the good news. You have everything you need to succeed already inside you. You have the power to shape your destiny. You have the ability to overcome any obstacle, to learn any skill, to achieve any goal you set your mind to. So stop making excuses. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop looking for someone to save you or solve your problems. Take responsibility for your life. Set big goals, work hard, stay focused, be persistent, keep learning, keep growing, and never, ever give up on your dreams. Because in the end, it's not about the destination. It's about who you become on the journey. It's about realizing your full potential. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. So go out there and make it happen. The world is waiting for you to make your mark. Your time is now. Seize it with both hands and never let go. Remember, nobody cares. Work harder. Your future self will thank you for it.